Chaz Wellington, what are the advantages of your platform over others? Okay, so I don't know which platform you're referring to. Most people that ask us, I don't know how much information they have about what we do. We are not a marketplace. We are not a Fine Art America. We are not a place to upload your images where everybody in the world has uploaded their images and are doing so in the tune of thousands every day, and where you just passively just sell your art. We do not believe in that model. I don't. As I said earlier, I've been in the art industry for 20 years. I've talked to tens of thousands of artists. My whole team has talked to probably more than that, artists and photographers. Just uploading your images to an online website is not a way to build a business. Nobody's doing it. While you may get a sale here or there, it's not indicative of what you would do if you actually built your own business and started selling direct and did your own marketing. We're here to help people build their own fine art business, control their own destiny. I don't want you guys to be independent contractors. It's something that really bothers me. What I mean by that is, like, when you only sell through third parties, like offline galleries or online galleries, all you're doing is collecting a check, but they're collecting the customer. And the joke's on you, because the most valuable part is the customer, because the most expensive thing to do is to acquire a customer. That's the most expensive thing to do. It's hard to do, and it's the most valuable piece. As I mentioned earlier, right? You not only get the sale, but you can get subsequent sales. You can use them to build your audience. And so the biggest ruse that's out there is all these companies are hiding the customer information. They're collecting the customer information and owning it, while they've used your art to get that customer and to get that lead, and they can sell that person anything they want for the rest of their life. It's not rocket science. All you have to do is look. Like, you sign up for an email list on any of these online galleries, and within a couple of weeks, they're emailing you about everybody else's art but yours, and to upload your image and buy prints from them, of your own family photos and things like that. It's a marketing tool, and if everybody in the world is doing it, that's not where you want to be. That's where the most competition is. That's where the lowest price is. It's the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing to do is always the worst place to be in business, right? Because everybody can do it. Anybody can sit, in their boxers behind their computer with a bag of Cheetos and upload their images that they took today on their iPhone to any site, and they could be in any country all over the world. You don't want to compete against that. It's nonsense, right? Where nobody is almost nobody is building a direct business and doing their own marketing directly. And that's the place where nobody is. And so there's very little competition. That's what I love it, and I laugh about it, because people are like, how do you compete in this day and age with everybody has a phone in their pocket, and it's so easy. And it's like, you don't even understand. There's hardly any competition if you actually run a direct business. We see it all the time. We see people that are, barely above average, like photographers, good work, not the best you've ever seen, and they regularly outsell people that are like world renowned, that are on our platform. Part of the reason why the world renowned guys are not selling more than some of them on our platform is because they're so busy, they don't do all of the marketing. They barely do it. And if they did, they would kill it. They would just totally kill it. So we're constantly trying to push them, like, hey, you got to do more marketing. Like, a lot of them have hired marketing assistants and stuff like that with our help. And of course their sales do a lot better. But if you do your own direct marketing, almost nobody is doing it. I think the only people that are really doing it are at Art Storefronts. And so instead of doing what millions and millions of people are doing and are going to do tomorrow and the next day and the day after, go to where people aren't competing and do what people are doing who are successful. And that's obviously doing a little bit of work and building a direct business. So, kind of to go back to your question, what are the advantages? Like, nobody's doing what we're doing. So if you actually understand what we're doing, there is no other platform, because we're the only company that is strictly focused on helping artists and photographers build a valuable fine art business where you own your own customers, okay? Where you're making the most money from your artwork and you're actually building something of value long-term. What I mean by that is, like, a real business is a business that has its own customer list of loyal people, and it's building that. It's like a machine generating that over time. So you can retire on it. You can pass it to your kids after you pass away one day, maybe. It's a real business. Like somebody has a restaurant business down the street, and they retire and they pass it to their kids, or they have a farm and they pass it to their kids. Like art businesses should be the same way. But you got to build a real business, not just be an independent contractor collecting a check from a gallery here and there, but never owning anything. It's the biggest ruse that's been going on in the industry for the last, I don't even know, hundreds of years, thousands of years, but it's definitely going on right now, and everybody falls for it because the first thing that they want to do is all the easiest things. How do I get into galleries? What websites can I upload my work to? And I just go, oh my gosh, they're all falling for it. Like, build a business. It's just common sense. Like, so that's the difference. We're an all-in-one solution. We provide the website with the best art selling technology, and that's all we do is just make that better and better and better to help convert visitors into customers. And we provide the marketing and business plan and coaching ongoing. It's an all-in-one solution, and it works, and it helps you, save your time and actually get on the path to building something valuable if that's what you want to do. If you want to build some decent side income, or if you want to take it full time, we work with everybody. We work with stay-at-home moms and dads. We work with people who have jobs, and we work with people just starting out, and we work with some of the best and most successful in the industry. Yeah, Matt said, go ahead and ask Fine Art America if you can have the email of the person who bought your work. Good luck. Yeah, exactly. And I'll say this too. I have nothing against any of those guys. I think that if you are selling on one of those websites and you're actually selling really well, that's just a spoke in your marketing wheel. Like, keep that going. But you need to have a hub. You need to have your own business, right? These companies are going to change their algorithms. They may go out of business. When you're not a bestseller, like everybody who's been a bestseller on any of these sites, talk to them. All right. Algorithm changes happen. New bestsellers come up, and all of a sudden you're not selling anymore, right? And then you're left as like everybody else. You're just a contractor. You got no customer list that you can leverage. You have no idea who bought your work. You don't know who your audience is and who your customers are. So in order to build something of value, you've got to build your own business. There's no other way.